intro.
Shit, sorry. Forgot how
That's
it
what the
went.
countdown's for.
No spoilers! Gamers in disguise! Yeah, there you go.
Yes!
The best intro.
Welcome to
The
another
best
episode
intro.
of No Spoiler Podcast, episode 8.
Episode 8. What an intro.
Eight.
We need to turn that into an actual song. Like, we were just about to go live, and Dan was like,
You all
I haven't really got a
witnessed
theme song, we've just got. It's kind of like a Transformers parody. It's just like,
the
no spoilers.
shortest intro in No Spoilers history.
What an intro, though. Hey, welcome to the No Spoilers Podcast, episode 8. Check out this professional mic. Do I look pro yet? I've literally, the past week, I've just like.
Yes, or that will bring in
just
all the
dropped-
viewers.
Just dropped so many bombs on fucking getting a proper setup.
Everybody on Twitch sees your microphone and they'll be like, shit, this is...
This is legit. Followers
This
just
is legit, I'm
come
clicking.
flooding in. No, but yeah.
You're ready for
when I
gun
bought a
fingers?
new desk yesterday from IKEA, and it just feels so legit to have everything like properly set out. But yeah, it's good. What have you guys been up to?
A
Chilling.
little bit of gaming, a little bit of chilling, a bit of telly, catching up.
Decent. I forgot about a game that I played last week. No, we were going through the games we were playing, and I forgot to mention that I played Drive Club for the first time because they finally released it for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I can talk about
Did you play it, Dan?
that. Yeah, I played a bit. Yeah.
What did you think?
Played a bit of it.
What did you think?
It looked good and it was alright. To be honest.
Can I make a comparison? Do you know what it reminded me of? It's like the new Gran
What?
Turismo. Do you think so?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
kind of like I started playing it and I was like, okay, it looks nice. The time change on it's weird. Like you do one lap around the track and it goes from day to night. It's like it's just
Yeah.
wrong sort of scaling. Literally, you get to the other side of the track and it's nighttime, and then it's like morning. It's like what the fuck? But
I don't even think you do a lap. And
no, yeah, it's just like so fast.
Yeah, it's
It's-
not even one lap. And
It's
all
set
of
in
a
an
sudden,
alternate
like,
reality
how-
where the sun just flies down and up.
Yeah.
The
100
air's
miles per
actually
hour is
rotating
actually
at
light
100 times the speed of a normal air.
Yeah.
legit.
But
Yeah, I did a bit of it, and it was like, all right, a bit hard. It was quite hard, like a bit hard to control.
yeah,
at
that's
first
why
I
it
started
kind
to
of
get the
reminded
swing
me
of
of
but-
Gran Turismo, because if you remember the old Gran Turismos, it wasn't like you could just pick it. Well, you could pick it up and play it, but to get really good at it, you had to like do all the training and like learn how to handle all the cars properly. And I kind of feel like it's like that. Like it's an exclusive, proper driving game, and that's just not like how I like my driving games. I prefer to just like jump in a car, and bomb it around streets.
Yeah, it's
Need for
same,
Speed style.
it
They're like
felt,
the racing games for me.
yeah, it felt like a bit too legit for me. I think.
Yeah, I mean, looks gorgeous, and it's taken them long enough
Yeah,
to
it
like
does
sort
look
of.
really nice.
By the way, if it looks like I'm having an earthquake, it's because I've got like me monitor on like basically the way this desk is. It's got like a keyboard level, which is like arm level, and then there's like a higher level for your monitors, and it's not very. I mean, it's sturdy, but because it's suspended, it's a bit like flimsy. So like all it takes is like a little shake, and the camera like goes everywhere. So. It's not an earthquake.
It was a wiggle pull.
Literally like the littlest thing. Oh, you can't even tell. There's me. I'm getting proper stressed out over it. But yeah, Drive Club, not bad.
I looked at the trophy list as well. On I saw a trophy, and I think you need the full version
Buy the full game,
to
yeah.
unlock.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
that.
to get all the trophies. So I was like,
The way they made it sound
Yeah.
as well when they first announced it was like anyone PlayStation Plus is getting the full game, and that's like actually we shouldn't have done that. Let's split them up. Which is a bit shit, but I mean, can't
Wait, say
complain.
that
I'm not that asked about
Say that again.
driving games. Really,
When the PS4 first released, or it might have been before the PS4 released, they announced the
Yeah.
Drive Club was going to be free for all PS Plus users.
Yeah.
When the PS4 launched, obviously it wasn't ready. The servers couldn't handle it or whatever. And then they were like, "Oh, by the way, you won't actually be getting the full game. You'll just be getting the PlayStation Plus edition, which isn't the complete game." So like everyone was like, "What the fuck?" So you just lied to us basically. But it's even, like it doesn't even surprise me in this day and age. Like everyone's just full of shit these days. Nothing's ever like it's always too good to be true. Everything.
Well, unless there was like in the fine print, was a fine print.
So
Like,
it's fine.
like you'll get the free game, you get the full game,
Darn you,
the
fine
PS4.
print.
It's actually written in the fine print as well. Like
Is it-
word,
is
like
it
word
fine?
for word.
Oh,
you
it is.
you won't get it. You won't get it.
Everything I say now.
You will not get it.
Sure, I played something else as well, and I just forgot to mention it. It's gone again. I'd have to look at like my PlayStation library to see what I've been playing, but I forgot. Got a little bit further on Shovel Knight. There's a trophy on it for beating it in an hour and a half, and I thought at first, oh, it can't be that long then. Yeah, it's fucking long, and you have to be able to just execute each level perfectly to get it in time. No stopping off at the villages or anything like that. Dan, I think your sound's gone delayed again. You know?
Has it? I haven't said anything.
No,
Oh
it's
no!
fine.
Oh no! I thought you said something. It was. It looked
He's
like
just
it looked like you said
Oh.
something. No. Yeah. No, it is good though. Dan, you should definitely pick it up when you get a chance. It's boss.
Yeah. I'd like it. Oh, whoa. Sorry, one sec. There we go.
Have you got like the
Sorry,
stream on?
I just yeah. It's going through my phone, so it's like oh,
Echo.
hold on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I really want to play it. I've been playing Abandon of Isaac again to further my progress,
You were
and
saying.
actually, the lost runs actually using the method that I got advice to use from El Interneto. Actually not too hard. Only took me like. Well, should have only took me the one day, but basically there's an item in it that I've unlocked called the Shadow of Judas, I think it's called. And if you pick it up, if you die and you pick it up, you've had it, you respawn again, but you're no longer the lost, you're Judas.
Right.
And it happened to me, and I also had an item which is like gives you 9 lives, which is like the dead cat. And so I thought like I went in and died, and then I got respawned outside the room again, but I didn't realize I'd been turned into Judas. So I carried on and I saved it, and then I beat it. And I was like, why didn't it unlock? And then I went back and realized I turned into Judas, and I
Yeah.
had hearts along the sides and everything. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna do it all again. But
Fuck.
it wasn't that hard. I got a lucky run again. So done.
Like you were saying
It
before,
all
like
happened.
it's so shit when you're relying on luck for something because it just feels like
It's
you're just
literally
wasting
down
your
to
time.
get
You just, it feels like you're never going to
Ultimate
achieve it
Beast.
because there's like no end. There's literally no end in sight. It's basically it could never
There's
happen
that
to
many
you.
items.
Anything,
it's random,
anything
there's
like
that many.
if you think about it, anything that isn't 100% chance could never happen because it's not 100%.
Yeah.
It could never happen. So
Well,
even if it's 80%, there is a chance somewhere down the line there it'd never
Yeah.
happen. Even if it's 99%.
It's very, very small.
Yeah, but still a chance.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Keep
it still
doing
exists regardless. Can we talk about IKEA for a sec, by the way?
IKEA, yeah.
It's the
I love
IKEA
I love
podcast.
IKEA.
You know what? Like,
What?
I haven't
I love
been,
IKEA.
I haven't been to IKEA in a good few years. I went, and obviously I went yesterday. I only went for a new chair, and like, there's just something so magical about IKEA, the way it's like
I
laid
know,
out. So you
it's
think it's like
great.
mesmerizing, like just to walk around and look at like
It's-
just rooms that are built inside a
so
room.
Much fun. It's
Like,
so
like
good.
just
I
sitting in
love
all
it.
the
I love
chairs and
IKEA.
trying all the drawers out and shit. Like it's just like it's so bad. But I remember going as a kid and it's I still get the same sort of feeling like I'm in a different world when I go into IKEA. It's only a warehouse. Like this is how weird it was. I was walking around and it feels like you're in a different world. And then the thing that kind of disconnected me, I saw a fire exit that led to the motorway. And I saw all the cars going past outside, and I was like, no, like it's like like broke the connection sort of thing. But I was just thinking about that yesterday.
Truman Show shit.
But I got this desk in yesterday. Didn't get it until about 11:30, and I was like, do I put it up now? And I was like, yeah. And so you think there's just something so like masculine about building furniture, like,
Putting stuff together.
like isn't
Lad,
it just
even if
so
it's a
like
flat pack.
invigorating?
I love flat packs, even flat packs, lads. I love it. My mum ordered a breakfast bar the other day from John Lewis, actually.
Really?
And it got like I was the only one. I had to stay in the house. I was the only one in the house, so it was getting delivered and signed for it and that. And then I called my mum. Was like, "All right, it's here. Can I put it together for you?" And she was like, "Yeah, please." Like, I don't want to put it together. I was like, "Yes!" Like on the floor with the screws.
Mate,
Like
last night, I was just
Love it.
like, because it was so hot as well. I was just like just in my boxies, just like lifting wood, just like turning, like tightening screws and shit, like wiping like a proper grease monkey, just like I had like the window wide open with like the curtains like blowing the windows. Just like it felt so like fucking manly, like fucking lumberjack building it. But I had a little idea for like IKEA, so.
Is it a game?
Yeah, it's IKEA the game. You just have to walk around IKEA.
IKEA
FPS.
No, I used to play games in IKEA with because I have three brothers. So
Well, do you remember when like back in the day when the 90s was like a magical place? They used to have like slides and shit, and like in the kids area, they used to have little tunnels that you could like go through to like different bedrooms and stuff like that.
in
They
IKEA?
don't do that shit anymore. The
In
one
IKEA?
yeah. Do you not remember?
I don't remember.
I remember going as like
I'm talking to this as like recently. Like
Oh,
we used to hide shit.
recently, last week, playing
We used
hide
to, like,
and seek.
play hide and seek, and then we used to get like the free pencils and pens and shit.
Mm.
We used to grab like a
Yeah.
bunch of them and like
The
hide
famous
them
free
in fridges.
pencils. Hide them in
Yeah.
fridges.
Yeah, I mean,
It's causing
and then, like,
mayhem.
at
It's
the end,
causing
like,
shit.
Before we leave, there's like a whole fridge full of magazines and pencils.
Oh my god.
'Cause
Aggressive.
we
pencil,
fucked up shit.
IKEA pencils are my favorite.
Yeah,
thing
they're proper
about
like
IKEA.
infamous,
What's
aren't they?
your
Like
favorite thing about IKEA?
you just know.
The most infamous is the Swedish meatballs.
What's my favorite thing about IKEA?
What's your favorite thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird, but the smell of the wood. I don't know. It's
I
very
got-
nostalgic. I was going down one of the the escalator from the upstairs bit to the downstairs bit, and I just got like this weird smell, and it reminds me of Disneyland for some reason when I was a kid, and I had like proper flashbacks to when I was like 4 or 5 when I went to Disneyland, and I just pictured like like a voice over the tannoy going like, "Welcome to so and so world."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it's just so weird how the smell did that.
Jurassic
But like even just yeah, welcome
I
to
know
Jurassic World.
exactly what you
Do you know exactly what I mean? Like sort of that like
about IKEA and that.
entertainment sort
About
of.
IKEA and that as well.
It's
I
just
used
so
to
weird.
literally get it from like going to B&Q with my dad when I was a kid as well, because it was just massive. And when you're little as well, it looks even bigger. And like I used
Yeah.
to just like just wander around and just like look at toilets and stuff.
Everything
Like,
looks.
it'd just
I
be-
think it's
I
just
used to-
like because the
it
design's
used
so
to be
nice.
like yeah,
It's
I used
just
to love it.
something about
And
it.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Do you know what? Actually, no. My favorite thing about IKEA
I'm
is
getting like
the
mad text
arrows.
off Mason. Mason's just like texting me all
And-
fucking 20 times. While he does like in bits, and my phone's just going.
Yeah,
mad.
one after the other. Oh.
Fucking
Favorite
stop,
thing is actually
stop.
the arrows.
Yeah.
My
I've
least
got
favorite thing is people who don't follow the arrows. Don't like people who don't follow the arrows.
break the code.
Ah,
They have
what?
shortcuts now.
It's pretty blasphemous.
They have shortcuts now, and it feels
they? Yeah.
it feels
Oh,
like
go
it
cheat
feels
to
like
that.
you're cheating. Like there's panels that are just open that you can just skip. But now you've got to go through the
Oh my
kitchen bit to
God.
get to the office and the bathroom.
That'd be great.
You're in. You don't go to IKEA for a quick stop. It's not
No.
the most.
No.
Do you reckon
Definitely
somebody
not.
made
Like
IKEA
closing
simulator?
time. IKEA's. You know what? If they haven't, then there's a moneymaker right there.
Like
IKEA
VR set,
simulator.
you just walking around and like you try to like there's like an exit, like a shortcut, and you're like, just like sorry, you failed. It's like,
Escape
I
from
want to go
IKEA.
for my 22nd birthday.
We should all go. No, the thing is, like, the closing time for
Should all
IKEA
go
is
to
10,
IKEA for the day.
but you have
Is
to
it?
get there at like
I'm gonna
7
go to
o'clock.
town after IKEA.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, when does it close? Because you went pretty late.
I went
Didn't you?
8 o'clock and I felt rushed going round. We got there about 8:30 and I felt
Yeah.
rushed going round. We had an hour and a half.
For the people at home, if you have any inputs, if you love IKEA too, like we
Yeah.
let us
So
know.
it's such a weird
love
start to a gaming podcast. We're just talking about
A
IKEA.
gaming
but
podcast.
I
so
I
just
just
felt
felt like I had to address it. But you know the arrows on the floor. One thing that kind of got me thinking yesterday, and I always think like all weird shit like this. But I was walking around, and you know the arrows are usually painted on the floor, aren't they? In the first couple of sections, now they have a projector which projects an arrow onto the floor, and I was just thinking. I understand
Oh.
they're trying to be
Oh, I
like
think I've
trying to
seen
be
it. I
modern.
haven't seen
They're like
it.
trying to be hip and stuff, like a modern, trying to like use like technology and that. But is it really necessary to have like a projection of an arrow? Like, just paint it. Like, I understand if it was like a pure visual animation, but it's just a projection of an arrow. Like, is that really necessary? Just fucking paint it on the floor. It's the same thing. It's like they're trying to be like modern, trying to update the systems with electronic arrows. It's like just you could just paint it, do the same thing. Well, mini rant over. It's like, do you think people get to the point where they try to make everything? What's it called when you're like sort of replacing stuff with technology? Technologized.
Apologize.
To try and implement all these like systems, and it's like, is it really that necessary to implement it as technology, like the arrows? Like, just think how much electricity they'd save. They probably wouldn't save that much, but they'd save a little.
I
bit.
just imagine like the proper old school like school projectors, just like in a little closet in the middle of the
It's like
shop
a
floor,
laminate.
just
It's a laminate. Someone knocks it and it goes out of focus.
projecting. It was just like,
Like what were they called? Somethings. I was about to say OLED then, but it's not that. Is it? Overhead projector, and like goes up the mirror, doesn't it? But yeah,
could be interactive. You never know. You put your foot on it. It's like
it could, but it's not. It's just a projection. It's like, how much did the projectors cost you? Like, did they cost you more than a lick of paint?
well, actually, Paul,
They're doing it wrong.
they was using the projector so they could paint the arrow on it afterwards.
I think IKEA is kind of like the Amazon of furniture. Like, IKEA is just like the super giants. Like, I didn't think it was. I thought I was in the actual store, and I thought, oh, it's not that bad. I mean, it's Swedish design and whatever. It's kind of like its own thing. And then I got sent to the warehouse to like pick up the desk. I went to the warehouse and it's like just as big, and it's not even aisles. It's just pallets of stuff. I was like, oh my god, this is just industrial. This is mad. But you don't notice all that stuff when you're a kid.
Even Amazon, actually talked about this. Like Amazon, like the Amazon warehouses. You know how they like.
Yeah,
there's
course.
like one.
Amazon. I'm gonna call it now. Amazon will rule the world of shopping in like 20 years. Everything will be through Amazon.
They will, probably.
Definitely.
But like
you just can't beat. It's just one of them systems that you can't beat. It's just perfected that much.
Yeah. Because there's like one guy and like in a motorized vehicle, and he goes around the whole aisle, and I think like he goes around the whole shop and over to picking up things, and he picks it up, and then as he goes along, but it tells him which one to pick, like where to stop and where to go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then keeps going around and just basically does a lap, drops off all the stuff and does a lap again because like that many orders come through.
Fuck. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was like one of my brother's friends who works for Amazon. I think he also mentioned that they're trying to have video.
What good company to work for? I think.
I'm new to.
What?
Oh, they was doing like target advertising. They're going to do that for like videos. On like the YouTube advertising,
right?
Based on your shopping history, so like it'll be like
they've been doing that for a while though. Like I find,
but no, it's like very precise, like but with a video. So they do a video, so like you're buying on.
I think it's so funny how like people who don't understand cookies just like start getting freaked out by suggestions on the internet. Like you'll hear people who are just like, I was on this website, right, and then after it came up for something I was looking at half an hour ago. How weird's that? It's like, you don't understand how cookies. It reads it and it applies it to your browser. But
no,
it's just so funny people don't understand.
We had a conversation like that about cookies today. Literally the same conversation. Like Meg was asking me what cookies were. Yeah, to explain.
Sugary treat.
Yeah, that's what it says.
You're new to Twitch.
Mark Hall 92. He's new to Twitch. Well, welcome. Do you guys have Xbox 360? I have an Xbox 360. Yeah.
I currently have one in the house. It's not mine, but I've got one.
Yeah. The Xbox 360 is like a really good system, but I have the same quarrel I have with the Xbox One. It's just the PS4. It's just like my go-to console. Like, my PS3. You can't really see my PS3 games. Like, it's like this entire shelf, and then this is like my Xbox 360 collection. Because any game I'll get an exclusive for the Xbox 360, but any game that's on both, just purely for the trophies, I'll go for the PS3. Which is weird. It's usually the other way around, isn't it? But yeah, that's just me. Well, if you're new to Twitch, welcome to Twitch and welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
Want a channel to start off on? The IKEA podcast. The IKEA episode. No, I think that's. Yeah, I was just thinking about IKEA yesterday. I thought I'll bring it up, but tell you what, I could spend a fortune in there. I dropped a good side of 300 quid on this desk and shit yesterday, just like out of nowhere. Got a picture frame for my IKEA thing. My IKEA poster. It just looks so suave, like so neat.
I will watch
He
this.
still
one day.
hasn't watched it. Fucking lengthened
I will
like
watch
fucking literally months ago, and he still hasn't watched it. It's a 2-hour film, 2.5-hour film.
2-hour film of my life.
Mark Hall
I could
94.
have 2 competitive rounds.
You guys up for Advanced Warfare or Modern Warfare 3? I also have PS3, but it's not my dad's. I can play PS3 this weekend. I have Xbox 360 with me.
Is he challenging us?
Is that a
Mark
challenge?
Hall 92.
I actually don't have. Oh, Mark Hall 92 is now following. Touch up above, waving the woman. Cheers, Mark, for the follow. We would. I'm sure we would love to play you.
I've only got Modern Warfare 2 on PS3.
Yeah, well, if you've got it on the PS3
My
and
PS3 is
you
on the
you
PS3.
fancy a game on the PS3, well, I'm more than happy to play on the PS3. I don't have any CODs for
should
the
put-
Xbox, unfortunately. He's saying he has like his Xbox on him now,
Or Advanced Warfare. Right, okay.
but he has to wait to play on the PS3. I
Oh,
mean, yeah.
excellent.
Well, you're following us now, so you know where to find us. Everyone's Twitter's on the screen, so if you want to hit us up, then I'm sure I'd be happy to have a game of COD. I haven't played COD in ages.
Yeah, I'm
but
awful
my
at it
Twitter-
as well, which it's really funny. So
So
Where's my Twitter?
free kills. You don't have a Twitter because
Yeah.
you're a
I
twatter.
do, but I don't use it. I have a Twitch.
But,
I have a YouTube as well. Put that up for.
oh yeah, your YouTubers. None of our YouTubes are
I've
actually.
got like
I feel like we should
Yeah.
change
Well,
that.
I've got
to be
like
fair, like-
600 views on that.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. That. That's so funny. That's such a
big.
good video.
I wish I'd
Um,
uploaded it like
On the
straight
day.
away.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
Cause did you put it on Facebook first?
I'd have loads of views. Yeah.
Mm.
Put it on Facebook. And then I thought, I'll probably just put it on YouTube. It's like a week later or something. And then like, I've got a few likes on it as well.
I feel like some.
Probably about. It's not
I
like
get my
four
fair share of
likes
likes.
or
What are you gonna say the best?
But yeah. What was I playing before? Oh, I got back into Catherine. Talk about Catherine a little bit more in a bit.
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever platinum it. Unfortunately.
No.
I hate going back to games that I know I'll probably never platinum because it kind of feels worthless, but not at the same time. Like I just want to get all the endings. Hello, sexy. Oh, is that L? Is that Raphael who we were playing with the other day?
Yeah.
Hi, Raphael.
Raphael.
We met. Well, Richard met this girl from Canada. We were playing Counter Strike with her the other day. She's pretty chill.
Cool.
But yeah, welcome to the channel.
Oh.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Catherine. I just want to go for all the endings really. Didn't realise where I was getting
How many
myself
are
into. 8 or 9, I think. And like,
Right.
it's not like you can just save the game near the end and just do something different because it's based on karma. So for like 4 of the 9 endings,
okay.
you need full positive. For 4 of the 8, 9, you need full negative, and then depending on the choices you make, but obviously no spoilers. But yeah, we'll
Is it
talk
worth-
about Catherine a bit more in a bit.
Do you think I should get it? Do you think I should play it?
I think Dan should. I don't think you'd like it, Richard.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably like the anime parts, but as
The anime. Ooh.
Actually, you know
I'll
what?
just watch,
I mean,
I'll just watch the cutscenes. You know what?
yeah, you can probably just watch all the cutscenes like back to. I mean, the puzzle parts have nothing to do with the. You could skip the puzzle parts and just play the anime sections, and you'd be fine. The puzzles have nothing to do with. Maybe the boss fights slightly.
Wait,
but
what like?
even they're covered in the
like,
anime.
did you do like if the first kills? What's one of the puzzles in the game? Like what's the?
Do you want me to explain how the puzzle works?
No,
So-
like what? Not one. Like one of them. Like some of them like find this kind of shit. and-
Oh no, it's not. It's not like that. It's a proper puzzle game where it's based on a
like
formula.
Gets
so
way to be, isn't it?
yeah, so basically it's based off an old game, an old arcade game called Rapunzel. I think it is anyway, because that game's inside the game. You can play Rapunzel in the game. If it's not called Rapunzel, it's called something else, but it's called Rapunzel in the game.
Rapunzel. Does it have like most fairy tale?
Basically, like you start off at the bottom of a tower.
Mm.
The tower can be.
Is this only on PlayStation, by the way?
No, it's on Xbox 360 as well.
It's on Steam.
No PC, because fuck the master race. And but yeah, it's basically you start off at the bottom of a tower. The tower can be it's generally usually about 6 cubes long. by
Yeah.
3 cubes wide, depending on what part of the so you start off, and you can climb up 1 block at a time. But eventually you'll get to the point where it'll be 2 blocks high, so you have to pull a block out and then move to the side and climb up. You know what I mean? You have to create like stairwells and paths. To sorry, Raphael. Is she fuming because I said fuck the master race?
Yeah.
let the record show the. Like, I have over 100 games on Steam, so let the record
No,
show
you
that.
don't.
I think
You do not have enough games.
Let me check.
I played Hearthstone once.
I have
That's
66.
Oh shit, Dad! You're like
Mega cool right now. I have 66
so
games on
mega
Steam.
cool.
So
I used to play PC when I was a kid.
Yeah.
All my games.
I feel
were on PC,
like
so I got all my
un-
old 90s PC games.
unless you've got a PC, like a proper
Can we
PC,
rename this
you can't-
podcast?
it's hard
PC
to
Masterpiece?
like. I played PC games when I had just my Mac.
Yeah.
But it still didn't feel as legit. As soon as I got this PC, I just started buying games left, right, and centre because I feel like having a
Yeah,
good
well,
PC or like a good enough PC to run games, like kind of
That's like-
constitutes. It kind of just like gives you that little push, and you kind of want to play more games.
It's like
Speaking of,
you were playing Arma 2 on your fucking Mac. That was like
I was playing DayZ on my
and
Mac.
DayZ as well. I was like, Jesus, like fucking
Yeah.
even with
What was I gonna say then? Oh yeah,
Something
I
about-
finally bought Stacking after like 3 years of wanting it. The Tim Schafer
when
game.
you,
Because like they spoke about it on the
Stacking?
Rocket Jump podcast. Yeah.
yeah, stacking.
They spoke about it
Yeah.
on the Rocket Jump
Which one's
podcast like
Stacking?
years ago. It's the one about like the Petrushka
Proportion
dolls,
dolls.
like the Russian
Petrushka
Petrushka, and they like fit inside
You know, the
each other.
dolls inside dolls.
Oh yeah.
So
You're like,
basically,
Oh yeah.
Your main character, you can like
you start off as like
jump on people.
You're
and
in a
you
family.
stack them.
You're in a family. Your family gets like kidnapped or whatever. And you end up as like the littlest one. I think it's just your mum who gets left. I think all the men from your family get taken or whatever. And he's the little one's like, I'm gonna help. And then you can get inside people who are one size bigger than you. So you'll go from like a small Petrushka doll to a medium one, and every single doll has like a unique ability. But it's no like Kirby, like you just
Ranges
absorb the
from
abilities
barking.
sort of thing. But most of the abilities are just pointless. Like you jump inside like a train conductor, and the ability's called like full steam ahead, and you press it, and he just like goes, and then like just makes a train noise while he like glides across the floor, like all shit like that. And then there's like one that farts, but like most of them, there's a few of them like they're unique that actually do useful stuff. So like the first bit, it's like find a way to clear out the lounge. So you've got to get like the train conductors to come out of the lounge, and to do the train so you can like fast travel or whatever. So you get like the guy who farts, and you like fart in a vent, and then the vent takes the fart into the lounge, and everyone like exits. It's pretty stupid. And
like,
it's not what I
multiple
expected
ways.
though. Yeah, there's a few different ways
There's
you can
multiple
do every
ways to
puzzle.
do like you can do the fart thing, or like there's like a more like more if you want to, because like that's like the easy option to fast in the vent.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do something more complex, because
I mean, it's not bad. I expected it to be like a 2D. I hadn't even looked at any trailers or anything before I got it. I was just going off what Logan was saying on the Face Rocker podcast like years ago.
shout out to the podcast.
Shout out to the best podcast,
The
the one that
Rocket Jump.
started it all.
It's not even Rocket Jump.
Rocket Jump.
What is it called?
Face Rocker.
Face Rocket.
Yeah, and I booted the game up, but it's like a full-on 3D. It reminds me of like a PS2 game, like a PS2 adventure game, 3D adventure game. It's good.
Do you recommend?
It's good. I also got Psychonauts as well because I've never played it, but I haven't started it yet because I've started too many games to keep up with.
Tell me about it. I tried to start King's Quest, the first one,
Ooh.
and it's so dated. Like it's
Hard
just
to
too
play,
hard.
innit? It's
Like,
hard to play.
I can't. I haven't got the patience to do it alongside other games. Like
Mhm.
it's just too much. Like
I know what you mean. Yeah.
too.
There's
fiddly,
a
like,
few
little
games like that where I've tried
stupid
to
bits.
play the older ones to try and get into a newer one that's coming out.
Yeah,
the
you're
only
gonna be
literally why I've been.
Witcher?
the only
track
one
down.
that the only one that I've actually really enjoyed doing is The Witcher because it's not too dated and it's like an updated version of the old version, so it's not too bad. But I still haven't beat
Yeah.
The Witcher. I need to go back to it before I start forgetting what's happened. But should we get into our main segment?
Yeah,
So
sure. Yeah, I was gonna. was gonna say I've started playing Phoenix Wright a bit again
Oh,
on
yeah?
the old 3DS.
How many
So,
of you
yeah.
How many of you finished now?
I've finished the main trilogy on DS. The sequel, the spin-off, Apollo Justice, and I've just started Dual Destinies on 3DS.
Nice.
Download exclusive, but it's
Would
it's
you
pretty
recommend?
good so far. Like,
Enjoyable game series.
still-
I still haven't played any of them yet.
Very much so. If you're into that kind of thing, I'd say very much so. It's heavy narrative, like,
I've
but
seen-
it's just
What is
it's
it
whimsical and it's dark at times as well.
Phoenix
about
Wright,
a-
you say it's about the lawyer, right? I know
Yeah,
that. But like, what's
So
the
you-
gameplay like?
So it's kind of like point and click, but so there's it's like split into two different like ways of gameplay. So there'll be a part where usually it'll start and there'll be a cutscene and you'll often like witness the murder. Like obviously you won't see who the murderer is, but and then it'll start and you'll get called in because you're a defense lawyer, so you get called into prison and the majority, well, yeah, it's pretty much they're always not guilty and you have to prove it. So you go and like you basically play detective as well as lawyer. So you go around
Right.
and you start asking you go like asking questions and stuff and collecting evidence. And then the second half of the game plays in the courtroom. So when people are given testimony, you have to pay attention. Like when people are given testimony, you can press them for more information. And then if they say something and you've got evidence which contradicts it, you have to present the evidence, and then you get to shout objection, and it's boss, and like everything goes quiet.
Okay, Dan.
You're laughing at
Who
the.
do you think this is in the chat? The Town Lane bad boy.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Took the
He
kids
types
to
in.
SeaWorld.
That's what the kids see
What
well
a
the other
day.
day. A blooming rip off. What's up, Lou? We were just talking about you, Lewis. Actually, we were just talking about getting you on board for an episode, a Rockstar episode. We can do it. Well, we could probably do it soon because this is why we're doing little segments like this, because there's nothing going on at the minute. I don't think there will be anything going on really until. Do you think they'll do another Game Awards this year in November? I hope they do. Like a mid, it's like a mid E3 little thing, innit? Well, that was good. It was good last year.
Mark
Mark
Hall's
Hall's back. What's
Hey
up,
man,
mate?
shout out. How's it going?
Yeah. Yeah. So main segment. So I was thinking about
Was
this the other day first because it's coming up to the 5th anniversary or 4th anniversary of PlayStation Plus. And they were saying
2002.
anyone who's been 2002.
Is
It's
it?
not that old. It's 2011.
No.
It started just
Not that
after
old.
just
Not that-
the network went down, for the month in like 2011, and everyone got the free games because they got hacked. I think it started just after that, or maybe it was before.
Okay. I was wrong.
They were saying if you obviously PlayStation Plus on the fucking PS2 before they had the online module, but yeah, they were saying anyone who's been subscribed to the service since the start will get like a personalized email from the company and like all stats and stuff, which I was happy about because I was like, oh, I've been like a member of it, and then I checked and I actually haven't. I was actually 3 months out. I subscribed 3 months into when it started, which was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I was thinking like they've had some proper quality games on it, and it just seems to be like just getting not worse, but it's just the quality of them is just deteriorating a bit. And I kind of think the problem for that is the fact that everyone has to pay for it to use PS4 online, and because the PS4 has become more popular now, obviously.
That's the thing. Like the more sales the PS4 get.
Well, yeah. Well,
Okay.
when the PS3
okay.
was out, it was an option. It was optional.
exactly.
Like it was like you can give us 40 quid a year, and have this premium service where we give you free games every month, and have like exclusive discounts and stuff like that in the PlayStation Store. Or you don't have to. It's completely optional. And obviously you have to have it for
I
the
find that
PS4.
funny, like when like Xbox 360 came out, and it was like a paid subscription, and I was like, fuck that. I have to pay every month to play a game online. Nah, fuck that. And then the PS4 came out, like,
PS3.
pay every month. No, even though like that's when the PS4 came out.
I see.
Oh,
Okay,
and then it's like,
onto it.
if you want to play online, pay £40 a year.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'm good. Take me money.
Yeah, but it's a generation leap in it, really.
Yeah, it's just.
But the thing is, like,
again,
you're subsidized with free games. Like, even you could
Yeah.
buy a PS4.
Like, yeah, the Xbox 360 had free games, right? Like paying for that.
Yeah,
since
games for gold.
day
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Games for gold, which I argue isn't as good. I don't think. That's the only reason I still log onto the Xbox every month is just to download the free games.
You're still paying.
Yeah, I'm still paying for it.
Xbox Live.
I think I said last week the last time I played the Xbox 360 was to play the latest Ghostbusters game, which was good. It was good.
It's good.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so
You're
I kind of feel like the quality of the games is
the
just
quality of the games. Well,
dropping because everyone's having to pay for it, sort of thing.
is it really?
But can it be helped? Like, I mean, when the games get announced, I try and get as hyped for them as possible, because the way I see it, you're experiencing a game no matter what. Like, you're still experiencing it. But when they like release like these shitty little arcade games, they're like they have no platinum for starters. Lewis, subscribe. Cheers, Lou.
You should get some
Cheers,
music
Lou.
for that.
Psst.
Do you have music for that, Paul? By the way.
Psst. See you later. Have some music for what?
Like when someone subscribes.
Yeah, it's my love.
Because I can't hear. I have it.
Mhm.
As you were saying,
my
the
love.
quality of the games.
Yeah, so not necessarily like the quality of games reduced, but just like the actual games themselves. Like, it's just like most of the time you'll get one really good game or like B level game, and then the rest are just like little arcade games, which I know you love, Dan, but like I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's okay because everyone's paying for it anyway.
The arcadey ones, I'm not. I only sort of dabble with them. Especially if it's got a platinum, then I'll put in the effort unless it's a genuinely good game. Plus, I'm pretty skint, so it's like all I have to play, so I'm kind of stuck with them. But looking through the list of like previous games and stuff, there's some fucking boss games that I've missed out on. Like
That's true.
Like Evoed. Absolutely devastated.
Yeah. Well, when I was going through the list of the ones that I've got. I was going at my download list, going through the ones before, and I forgot there's so many fucking AAA titles that are being released on it. But I mean, it makes sense. I mean, like Hitman Absolution was one of them that stood out to me, which I already had. But the fact that they give that away for free, it's not for free, but you know, as part of the subscription, and then compared to now where it's like, I think the free games came out today, right? I should have checked actually. That's what I was meant to do.
Yeah. I've downloaded. I haven't played them, but I downloaded.
Is there any like big games?
Yeah. There's Stats.
Oh yeah,
I think you play
Sticks.
Goblin.
Yeah. Well, I played that on the original Xbox, believe it or not, like the original one. Sticks.
Is it? There's this. I think it's brand new. It's like the
football racing
it
game.
Looks like a football game. Yeah, I think you're like in monster trucks or something.
Oh, Sam was playing that before.
Cool.
Then there's like a puzzle. I think. Well, I don't know if it is. I think it looks like Lemmingsy.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that.
Or something like that.
It's all come back to me now.
The
thing is, like, them sorts of games as well, you have to put so much time in, and when you're playing them, it just feels like you could be playing other games. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being weird, but I don't know.
I think they should release a blockbuster like GTA or something equivalent each month, and not palm us off with poor little games that cost a quid to develop. Shishi.
Shishi means.
Thank you in Chinese.
Thank you.
What's a shishin? Thank you. Yeah.
Shishi.
I'm not offended by that, Lewis. By the way, I'm perfectly fine with you saying that.
I bet you he put something like, what was he singing yesterday? What's up? Oh, I can't remember it. It's from Who Am I?
Who am I? Who am I?
He sang it yesterday.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I agree.
Apparently,
they should
PlayStation Store.
They should release a blockbuster game. I agree with that, but blockbuster game. It's kind of. I mean, it's called blockbuster game for a reason.
It was Apple.
Like GTA 5 is still 45 quid in shops, and there's a reason because it retains its value.
Well,
The difference, it was a puddle. Shishi. It was from download.
Watching Naruto.
Watching
Naruto. Is that Naruto? Was Naruto?
That's the song. Watching Naruto. That's what he was singing.
Well,
Jackie Chan, boss.
yeah, like they retain the value, but like there's games on the PS4 now that you can get for like a tenner on Amazon, like Spider-Man 2 springs to mind, which are big games, but they're just giving us all like
Let's
these
see.
little arcade
Well,
games.
Let's see. What would you suggest then? Like, what would be an alternative to instead of like all these small games?
My
I'd
idea.
rather-
I'd
big
rather
game.
have two games than 6, to be honest. And the
My
way
idea of it,
they palm it off as if like you're getting 6 games, but it's across all systems most of the time. Like, so you'll get 3 games. They're both compatible with the PS3, and it's like, no, that's not 6 games just because it's
Do you
available
think-
on 2 different
is it
systems and the Vita as well.
PlayStation. Is it Sony paying for these games to be free, or are they going to
There's
the
about
actual
6
developers
games this
saying?
month.
I don't know actually. Ever one
There's about
didn't even
6
what?
There's about 6 games this month. I know that.
Yeah.
It's 6 separate games.
Actually,
I just don't think that there's enough games. My way of looking at it is, I don't think there's enough games on PS4 yet for
You'd
them
be
to be
surprised.
dishing out proper boss ones yet. Like not for PS Plus though. I don't think. I don't think the PS4's been out long enough for like a big massive boss game to
Guess
like
how
be
many
free.
PS4
I think, like, the
titles
best
there
game
are?
they've had is Oddworld. Well, yeah, I know there'll be fucking loads of PS4 titles, but how many of them are like arcadey games?
Well, as of the 23rd of June, which was
Or, like Rogie.
2 weeks ago, 580 games. Believe it or
That's not that many though.
53 exclusives, 67 Sony exclusives, 337 playable, and 335 multi-platform. So, I mean,
3 games for July.
just think of how much shit there must be in that list.
300 of them are all, like indie games though.
They must just pick them, and just pick random ones.
No, but no, I was saying like, is Sony like going up to these developers?
I don't know.
and
I don't know how they
asking
do
them
it.
to like be like, okay, is it okay we put your game up for free, or are they like being?
That's what I was saying.
we're
Ether
paying
One,
for the
Ether One
game?
was on the PC first.
Yeah.
It released last
Was it
March
PC?
on the PC. And it made its console debut on the PS4 for free. So like, they already lost X amount of money just because they did it for free. I mean, I imagine you have to pay for it now. Excuse me.
Does it like cost that much money to? Port a
I
game?
literally don't know how they do it. How they work it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just key mapping. Like,
I think
Do you
I think they just have a dartboard with the list of shit indie games, and they just throw a dart,
Yeah.
and wherever it lands, okay. I guess
Each dart
Arrow's
has a buff
Awakening's
on it.
free this
Whatever-
week. Everyone's gonna be
whatever-
so happy about that.
Whatever sold the least, like
Yeah.
they'll put it up for
Yeah.
free.
that sounds about right.
It's maybe the
Oh, that was awful. I thought that was so shit.
Arrow's
Arrow's
Awakening. I still haven't played it. Like,
It's
and
all-
that's another
I
thing
want
as
to
well.
beat it in
They,
like 3 hours.
they're giving us
So-
like
so
6
bad.
games a
No
month
way. So bad.
on a 500 gigabyte system. It's like there's no room. Why did they think that like 500 gig was enough for a
Oh.
next gen console? Like that's the same as my
No,
PS3.
They brought out the terabyte now.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
but
terabytes.
now all the day oneers are fucked, aren't they? I'm not gonna buy another one. I'm gonna replace the
Well,
hard drive eventually,
that'd be
but
cool.
at the minute I just delete shit. I'm just like, why haven't I played in a while? Trials Fusion in a bit. I'll just install it. I want to
See you
play.
later, Evolve.
See you later. Evolve's actually gone as well.
Evolve's gone,
I'm gonna get
yeah.
on Battlefield
Last-
Hardline this week as well because that's taking up like 45 gigs. So I'm just gonna play the story and then I'm gonna delete it.
Battlefield Hardline gone.
Yeah.
Dying Light gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You know, keeping Last of Us though.
Yeah, Last of Us is always on. Just in case. You know what? Actually, I probably feel like a game of Last of Us. Do you want to play tonight?
Tonight. I might be
I might
playing
have a
video
game.
games with Raphael.
Oh, that's okay.
I might have a
then.
game. I'll probably.
I was thinking. I
might be
was thinking about doing work before. Probably miss it. Lewis, I agree. Proper
Shit game.
which I imagine's ass. Or
Ass.
it's
What would it be? Ass?
only 3 letters. Proper, unless it just.
Gay.
It doesn't block it out. He purposely put them in. So.
Oh. Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking Last of Us before. It was like
Last of Us, yeah.
Miss it. It's boss.
Yeah,
It
we
is good.
need.
You do need 4 people though. Yeah. You need 4 people to play.
Viewers.
Carl.
No, Carl's probably way busy on Arma 2.
Who wants to play Last of Us with us tonight? Mark, I know your game. Mark Hall 92.
Yeah, get on your Xbox
Xbox
360
One.
port.
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Shots
Shots
fired.
fired.
But yeah, PS Plus. So
Calling out all.
thinking about it negatively, I was thinking, how can we make this positive? We can talk about our top 5 favorite ones ever.
I love PS Plus. It gets me through the
Yeah,
month.
I mean, cause I've been like 2013. I was looking at it before. Like every single month was just fucking solid games, like so fucking good. On some occasion, you get 2 like amazing games in one. And now I think because I've been exposed to it being really good. Like now I just think it's really shit when, you know what I mean? Like because they always release the video a week before the games to announce it. Their announcement video is like the best part of the month for me. It's like just waiting to see what games they announce. Yeah.
I feel like
it's the 8th of July as well. I think Life is Strange Part 4 is out today. Ooh, that's just hit me. Ooh, it's going straight in my basket.
For
Strawberry scented body cream. It's going straight in my basket.
My
What? Who sent you
Meg's
that?
watching
Megan?
it on a Meg, yeah, she's
Megan.
watching it. It's just me on a.
Oh, is it? Turn it
She's
landscape
watching
then.
it, yeah. I was like, tilt it. I was like,
Fuck.
oh my god, some people. No offense, Megan.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Did you
3.
did you make a list or at least get an idea? No, I'm going with top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah. Shall I start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to like? Should we
Actually,
try and take guesses?
You should start from the oldest game.
Oldest.
Yeah, like the
I'm
say
going by
it's-
like best.
You got best oldest.
No, what
Fine,
best?
then.
Because that's.
Do it for you. Fine.
Do you
Well,
want to guess? Do you
worst
want to take
then.
like a guess each or something, and then I'll just say.
I know for sure.
No, don't start
Powerful.
guessing different numbers. Like, just
Oh.
guess what you think will be mid 5th out of the 5.
5th out of 5.
You won't get this one.
I
Definitely not.
probably won't. It's probably like a really old game.
It's not an old game.
No. Is it like, has it been out this year?
No, 2 years ago.
Then I wouldn't know.
You want to take a guess?
2003?
Wild guess.
2003.
2003. Yeah, 2 years ago.
I can't count.
Towerfall.
No.
That was last year, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, only one of these games is a PS4 game.
Oh.
The rest are PS3.
Oh.
Just
Towerfall is definitely one of them. No. Oh. Okay.
number 5
It's-
for me.
If your 5th one.
You ever heard of
is-
a little game called Machinarium? You ever heard of it?
No.
Basically, it's like a little point and click game. You play as like a little robot who gets kicked out of a city. I can't really remember. He gets kicked out of a city, I think, and his girlfriend gets taken captive in the top of like a tower.
Oh, Machinarium.
Machinarium, it's called, I think. That's how you pronounce it.
You're a robot, right? I've seen
Just
that.
like it reminded me a lot of like Monkey Island, sort of like the type of backgrounds, where like it's just drawn backgrounds, but then only one element of the background will move, but it's like HD, so it looks really nice. Just really fun, really cute, bit quirky. Soundtrack's killer. One of the first soundtracks I actually bought off iTunes. Just really, really cool. You can get it on PC as well if you're interested in playing it.
There's a free demo if anyone's
Is there really?
interested.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
And the soundtrack.
Really hard at times. It gets like really tough towards the top of the tower, or the city, or wherever it is that you have to climb. But I don't think it took me longer than a week. I did it in college when I was in LCC. It didn't take me longer than a week, I don't think. But yeah, that was my number 5. Not much to talk about it really, because I haven't played it in a while. But the soundtrack's killer. The Sea, if you're interested in any particular track, listen to The Sea. Cool.
See.
Yeah. Which way are we going? Do you want to go Dan next?
Okay, I'm trying to think of what I'll put as
Number 5.
'cause a lot of them are on a par. Yeah.
Can I guess?
Hold on, I haven't figured out which one
you
I
haven't
want as
figured
number
out.
5. Yeah, I've got 4. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Go on.
I'm
Should we come back to you?
go-
You can pass to a friend.
No, okay. I've got it. I've got number 5.
You got it.
I've got number 5.
I'm gonna say. I want to say guacamole.
Shit, I forgot about guacamole. Yeah, no, that's well better. I'm thinking it's number 5. So yeah.
Guacamole.
Oh no,
No.
I'll put guacamole. That's a different number. It's on there, but it's
That's a different number altogether. What was you? You want to guess, Richard?
Well, dance.
Yeah.
Is it a PS4 game?
Yeah.
Okay. Will it be? It won't. Rogue Legacy. I think that'll be higher up for you. Would it be? Yeah.
I forgot about Rogue Legacy.
Maybe.
Would it be? Is it like Ollie Ollie? Or
Oh, that's I forgot about
No,
that as well.
it just didn't make the cut. Ollie.
Just didn't make
just
it.
did not make the cut. I'm sorry. Ollie Ollie in my head. You know.
No,
Go on.
Transistor.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course.
Oh, I
choice.
would have thought that'd be a bit higher. You know.
Crisp game.
That all you have to say on it? Moving on.
Moving on.
That's like you
Super
open
good.
you open the page of the magazine. It's like Transistor. And it's just a blank page. It just says crisp on it with no screenshots or anything. It's like turn to page 45 for our in-depth review. It's like crisp.
Written by Lewis.
Yeah. Thinking
No,
like,
it's good. Killer soundtrack, fun to play. Decent story, you know, nice little indie game.
love
Yeah,
the
it's good.
combat mechanics in Transistor.
Yeah, interesting.
Something different.
I like
but
being able
not-
to
it's a nice twist.
stack. Like being able to stack different elements of upgrading your weapon.
Oh,
to
that,
get,
that was like
different
my favorite
effects.
bit of it.
Like-
Like, oh my god. What do you use mostly?
I can't remember.
What was your favorite attack?
I can't remember.
That's
I
another
think
thing with like these smaller
I had,
games. Like you go through
like
them
the
that
grenade-
fast, you start
like the
forgetting
grenade.
things.
Yeah, like the grenadey one, and it
Yeah,
shoots,
is it like a
and
small
then it
ball
got,
that
like
goes out?
it like
Yeah,
but
that was the
I
best one.
with another one, so it like hit them,
Yeah.
and then it go up, and then like they'd explode around it as well.
Oh yeah,
it's,
there's I used to just spam that like, and then it just goes, you know, just knock it all. Go on, as. Well, since you talked about it, that's like
So you're number
I was
5 as
gonna-
well.
no, it's not number 5. That was higher, but
Oh. Richard's number 5. See, it's
I probably
so
don't
hard
have
to
5.
so hard to guess
Ow!
top 5s for
Ooh.
Richard because other than you don't really talk about like games like this really.
I don't play indie games.
No.
Well,
If it was like your top 5 Counter-Strike weapons, I think I could guess them.
so easy. Come on. Let's do that. Every time we talk about indie games, just talk about Counter-Strike for me.
No.
No.
Number 1.
Top 5.
Oh.
I don't have. Let's see. It's a bit of background history. I had PS3. Didn't have PlayStation Plus. I had a Vita, but
The Vita?
I used to. Not
Really?
Vita, like the
PSP.
PlayStation. PSP. Yeah.
The PlayStation
Sorry.
Portable.
Completely.
And PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, Monster Hunter, dude.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter was on Sony before.
Monster Hunter
And then
Ultimate.
when it came, Monster Hunter when that came out on the DS,
They realised that no one in the West bought it, so Nintendo bought it.
No. I was kind of upset about that. Like,
Yeah.
kind of wanted it to.
It's whatever.
No, that's here or here. I'll tell you the time where my mother broke our brother's PSP, like literally stomped on it.
What, your mum
Well, yeah,
stomped
'cause
on it?
we were stomped on it. But yeah,
Wow.
I only
Rip.
play PS4 games. Probably. Wow,
Rip.
4-5 could be PS4.
Bobby Bobson's back, boys!
Bobby Bobson!
He's back for a 3rd week in a row. What's up, Bobby, mate? He just comes into the chat with tits.
It's like the tin.
It's right, Bobby, lad. Love a good bit of Bobby Bobson. Still don't know who
Yeah.
it is. Is
yeah,
it someone we
I
know?
think I might know who it is.
Who?
the German chef in the street.
I'm gonna message him on Facebook right now.
Go on.
But like, I'll let you know.
You're number 5.
My number 5. I really don't have 5.
You don't have 5. Well,
How
many do you have?
Miscounted, and I think Transistor is actually number 4, by the way. So
really?
I'll do my number 5 next time.
Okay.
Transistor. Well, all right, 5. Okay then. If I have 5, then I'll be Titan Attack.
Really?
Just because
Yeah.
it's pretty shitty as a game, but you know everything else is pretty shit. I did get a fair bit into it, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then like you guys are like, you want to go on The Last of Us, and they're like, yeah, sure.
Cool.
That's it. That's all I have to say. Fuck
Okay.
Titan.
I mean, that's one of them games where it's just like,
It's just so.
what can we give
repetitive.
people for free? Dartboard, Titan Attack. Yay.
It just reminds me. It's like the
Never
fucking-
Alone, Hours Awakening. Yay, great ones. Picks the cat. Woo.
Yep.
Oh, Never Alone was a nice game.
I never.
I
Played.
still haven't played it.
What is this?
Don't. I wouldn't say like go play it, but like it's nice. Like it's only short.
Yeah.
Nice little indie game. It's what you would it's what you would expect for a free games lineup. Do you know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
we're being a bit greedy.
Yeah. Don't get greedy.
That's a joke, yeah.
Are you going
Yeah,
for
I guess
your
my
number
number
4
four.
now?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. It's a game that I played recently. It's been on my hard drive for like maybe 3 years. Only played it
Is
recently.
it? Oh, for years.
Yeah. At least 3 years it's
Sequel.
been installed for, and I've only just started playing it. Well, I mean, I beat it pretty fast, but like a few weeks ago, I played it. Dan, you might get
Just
it.
Cause.
No.
What did you say?
I'm trying to
Just
think
Cause?
what you've been playing.
You said 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago. You're looking at the list, aren't you, of games?
No, clearly. Don't look at my glasses.
Saw the reflection in the flames of your glasses, and I thought that it was some headphones. Sorry, I misunderstood the situation. Anyone remember Piano Chat Improv? It was for a guy, fucking Merlin. Piano Time with Merlin, or Merlin was that his name?
Is it wakeboarding
So
HD?
You got it, champ. No. Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Demon Souls.
Was that free?
It was, yeah.
I'd literally, as you
Um,
said, Demon Souls, I scrolled down to Demon Souls.
Yeah. So was Dragon's Dogma as well, which I still haven't played, but I've heard is quite hard. And see the game that's similar to them. I don't know, maybe it's Dragon's Dogma. But yeah, love Dark Souls. I've spoken about Demon Souls before. I love Dark Souls. Like I said, I've had it installed for years. The fact that everyone used to say that it was the hardest one used to put me off. And then one day it was like, fuck it, let's go for it. Because I've beaten Bloodborne at this point, so I was like, yeah, I needed more of a challenge. Shots fired.
Okay.
And yeah, Demon Souls was boss. Probably the easiest one. But then again, I don't know if it's the easiest one because I've played the Dark Souls game. And the Dark Souls game. that one Dark Souls game. And
You play their
and
Dark Souls
Bloodborne.
game?
But I'll probably get Dark
Memories,
Souls too soon because
memories.
it's dropped in price to 23 nid on Amazon. So I'll probably get that for the PS4 soon. What memories? What playing Dark Souls?
Yeah, Christmas. Like
So, and less like for everyone who hasn't heard the story before, which I think is everyone in the stream. Like was it 2 Christmases ago, 3 Christmases ago.
Free
Just
is
out of nowhere, like you were just like, oh, have you played
We saw-
Dark Souls? And I was like, yeah, I have it. Like I started playing it years ago, but I could never get past like the tutorial. And you were like, oh no, you should play it, you should like get into it. And I was like, so I tried to get into it, still couldn't get into it. And you were just like, nah, just give it time to like.
I was calling you like a little bitch and everything.
Yeah, you were just like you need
scared.
to.
I don't want to die.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just
Well,
more.
you're not
I
like
just
that,
tried.
it's
I
just
didn't have
too
the
hard.
patience. I didn't have the patience for it. Like I was just like, I can't be arsed like running everywhere and doing shit like that. And like it was. At the time, I didn't understand how culty. Like it's very Japaneseian culty, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
nothing's straightforward. Everything's like, just really weird, and you wouldn't know unless like the community sort of sussed it out first. Like some of the platforming bits, like it's not even a platformer. Your characters feel so heavy to control. And there's bits where you've got to do
There's,
platform
like,
and using the
jumping
dodge roll.
missions.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you wouldn't have known unless like someone like trial and errored it. But yeah, Richard was like getting into it, so started playing it. Finally got past the tutorial, and I was like, okay, fair enough. I've got like a proper weapon now and shit. I was using the hilt of the sword. I didn't realize you could swap your weapon out because the inventory is so fucking complex. So I'm trying to defeat like the asylum demon with just the hilt. Finally done it, and then eventually I got into it. And then like that week leading up to Christmas, me and Richard played it on the PC. I played it on the PS3, and we just Skyped. Like I just Skyped in my screen, like on my webcam, and you shared your screen with me. And I was like, "What bit are you up to?" "Oh, this bit here." And then like I ended up beating it, and Richard never. So he's the little bitch now. Huh.
Don't you?
I can get right into this pop filter. But yeah. Yeah. No, I loved Dark Souls. It was like
But I feel that's why you're so good at Demon Souls.
Yeah, to draw back to the IKEA conversation, it's kind of like when something fits together from IKEA perfectly. It's just like so rewarding. Like when this shelf like went up and I put that last screw in, I was just like, I've completed something. I have built a shelf. Like I was taking pictures and just sending it to people like I've built a shelf. Like don't know, just that I thrive off that sort of reward. If that makes
Sure
sense.
thing, brother.
Hey, I heard you broke a PSP. PSP you later. Yeah. Yeah. Demon Souls was really good. Again, I mean, look at that game, and it was free. I paid 40 quid once that year, and got that alongside others. But yeah, that's my number 4.
Cool.
Your number 4 was Transistor, so your number 5.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I counted wrong.
I'm gonna say Ether 1 for number 5. No, Richard.
Didn't make the cut.
PS4?
At all?
Yes.
No.
PS4? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
I don't think you'll get it.
Ooh. Is it Strider?
Super Exploding Zoo.
No. Super Exploding.
Super Exploding too. No.
Is it Dust?
Oh shit.
It is Dust, actually, yeah.
Is it?
I was thinking, because I remember you mentioning it.
Yeah,
like,
you said you liked it.
I was like just thinking that's some furry piece of shit. That.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like the internet spoiled that game for me. Like I follow a page on Facebook called Stuff That Makes You Cringe, and they just post pictures of people getting like married in fairy outfits and shit. So it's like when I played that game, I was just like, this is so uncomfortable. Bobby Bobson fucking pissing it down outside. Gonna go kill myself. Fucking hell, don't kill yourself. You're like, oh, day one. We love you, Bobby Bobson. Did you message the person who you think it is?
I don't think so. No. Well, it's not him.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's like.
Go on.
Bobby Bobson will never find out who you are.
He's actually a German Shepherd. On the internet, no one knows that you're a German Shepherd. Yeah, go on. Sorry. Go on.
If you're a child at heart, like it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good
If you
game.
see it
like
instantly.
some of the voice acting's a bit dire, but like in the sense that it kind of reminds me of some of the shit that I have to watch with my 4-year-old nephew.
Yeah.
But
What's the main character's name?
gameplay was solid.
Main character's name isn't Dust, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh. I thought it was something else. That fucking little fairy thing, like, just got on my nerves.
Yeah. You get used to it though. First platinum I ever got as well. So,
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
monumental.
holds a special little place.
Oh,
Was that your number 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said woof.
Woof.
What's your girlfriend?
What's your girlfriend? Woof. Yeah. Dust wasn't. I mean, that didn't beat it.
I played a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played like maybe the first 2 levels.
People judge stuff too quickly.
Yeah,
I
I definitely do. Like as soon as I start
fucking-
watching something, I'm instantly just like judging it. Because like it's not so much that I'm judging it; it's just I'm formulating an opinion on it, and like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy reflecting on stuff, so that makes sense. Yeah. Went to see Terminator the other day, and as soon as it started, I was just like, "Is this gonna ruin the first 3 or first two films for me, or is this gonna like make it better? And I won't give any spoilers away, but they pulled an X-Men. That's all I'll say.
Which X-Men?
The latest X-Men.
Kobe.
I haven't seen.
Kobe.
You haven't seen the latest X-Men?
I
haven't seen any X-Men film since X-Men
Really?
2.
Basically, like the way they done it was,
By the way,
the events.
there's probably not much point saying either because I haven't seen Terminator either. Like I watched the first one,
What?
but like every time I went to watch it, I kept falling asleep. So kind of watched it in bits. So like the story's kind of hazy with me, and I haven't seen Terminator 2.
Mate. As soon as this podcast finishes, after.com, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
I'll watch it. You'll
Still
probably
there.
got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
so.
They pulled an X-Men in the sense that the events of the latest film, being Genesis, kind of overwrite everything that happens earlier on in the quadrilogy. So like everything just makes sense. Also, Kyle Reese is a different actor, and so's Sarah Connor. But Sarah Connor's like is a different actor in every one of them. Linda Hamilton and what's Kyle's name in the first one? Michael Baines. Like they're the best. Just because I don't know, again it's the nostalgia factor. It's like I was saying this to Megan, like the love story between the two of them in the first one is just so like lovely and just so heartwarming. And then like he shows, because like basically in the first one, do you know the plot of Terminator? You must know like what happens.
I can't remember, but no spoilers.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, as a spoiler-free synopsis, the machines take over the world. Skynet takes over the world.
Isn't he a baddie in the first one and a goodie in the second one?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. A baddie.
Well,
so
he's
so,
like the old version.
Yeah. So
right. Oh, okay.
So Skynet,
Spoilers.
this big sort of artificial intelligence, takes over the world. They launch nukes from Russia to America or wherever, basically wiping out most people. And then the survivors form a resistance, and the leader of the resistance is John Connor. And just as John Connor's about to defeat the machines send a Terminator back in time to kill his mother so that he won't exist. And then thus for like it's the chrysalis effect. It's because he never existed. Because she never existed, she never gave birth. The resistance was never formed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sort of concept.
Which is so bullshit.
So
Unless you believe in alternate.
Like,
it is.
Universe.
It is because like I can't give any spoilers away. I'll just say it is kind of bullshit, but it's a film. It's like it's like Back to the Future, isn't it? Like there is plot. There's always going to be plot holes in time travel because you can't have a perfect like set of events. Something always erases something else, sort of thing. So Genesis, it was so good the first half hour. Megan, I'll tell you, I was like a pure like little kid in the pictures, getting proper excited because they remade a few of the scenes from number one. So like when Arnie first shows up, he shows up at the New York Observatory, and there's like these proper like 80s punks with like mohawks and shit, and they're like smashing bottles and like being hooligans or whatever. And Arnie walks up like all buff and nude, and he's like, your clothes, give them to me. And then he's like, you like asshole, like fuck you asshole, gets a knife out. And they recreated that scene, but after he says your clothes, give them to me, rather than taking the guy's clothes, another Arnie shows up from the future, like a future Arnie, and then the two Arnies like fighting. It was just so like, I was like like it was just mad.
Were they naked?
The old Arnie was, but the new Arnie was like suited up. He's like, your clothes, give them to me. And he goes like, fuck you asshole, like the punk. And then you just hear the other Arnie go, you won't be needing clothes. He says rather, it's just like a pure Terminator fight. He's got like a Winchester blasting him. So fucking funny. But yeah, that was a big tangent. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was I have the same reaction to it than I did to Jurassic World, in a sense that it hit the spot, but in my eyes it's probably not gonna, just for the nostalgia factor, it's not gonna be better. Plus the like, I told you the night like, Des Dolly, one of the directors of the Rocket video game High School.
Oh yeah.
He looks the spit of the character they cast for Kyle Reese. So like the next day when I got in, I like tweeted him saying, at Des Dolly, thought you did the bang up job playing Kyle Reese in the new Terminator. Well done, mate. And he like favorited it. But that was like my little claim to fame. But yeah, back on track. Where are we up to? Richard.